Hi, this is Dave Quatello at Siemens. Today we're going to be discussing our safety switch lineup with a special concentration on our VB2 design and why it's important to you. Taking a look at our agenda, we're first going to cover what is a safety switch, some of the features of the Siemens safety switch, the types of enclosures we offer, switches for special applications, how to go about ordering a switch. Then we'll look at some customer feedback and testimonial, and then leave you with some additional resources to gather some more information. So let's dive right in. What is a safety switch? In essence, a safety switch is a device that's used to not only save lives, but equipment. And it really has three certain purposes. As a servant's entrance device, to provide both overcurrent and short circuit protection, as well as on-off switching, as a branch circuit protection device, and as a disconnecting means for motors. And if you can see on the bottom of the screen there, at the footnote, why we use them, the NEC code requires a disconnecting means within sight of a motor and the machinery driven by the motor. A safety switch's function is to provide a means to connect and disconnect the load from its source of electrical power. So again, three certain purposes. However, the overall feature of a safety switch and rationale for it: protect lives and equipment. Let's get to know the Siemens switch a little bit better. Working left to right, we show the door in the inside with the safety switch product information, followed by the wire connectors, and then the door latch with the padlock provision, and then the fuse clips. In our industry-leading operating handle, which is in that bright red that you can certainly see from quite a distance away, then our defeatable cover interlock, our operating mechanism, and then lastly, the visible blade switch contacts. So that kind of gives you an insight as to the meat and potatoes of the safety switch. The Siemens safety switch was designed with the customer in mind. You spoke and we listened. In the Siemens safety switch, we're looking to reduce cost installations, as well as provide not only reliable performance, but also tough, rugged enclosures that meet every need that you have for any application. For those contractors with some big hands, we offer generous wire gutter that meets or exceeds the NRC wire bending space requirements. Also, a unique enclosure design that adds rigidity and strength. We also have a touch-safe edge for the installer's hands, again, keeping the customer in mind. Springing reinforced fuse clips that assure reliable contact for cool operation. And lastly, a front removable mechanical lugs that are field convertible to copper mechanical lugs or compression connectors. So why is our VB2 design important? Well, if you look at the three illustrations on the right hand side of the page, you'll clearly see that the switch breaks in two separate locations. That reduces heat generation. It also increases your switching speed. So again, keeping the customer and the application in mind, we're looking at safety precaution and saving lives, as well as your electrical equipment. Not to mention that this design is the most visible, as we've seen on the previous slides. As you can see from the chart on this screen, Siemens offers many types of enclosed safety switches. If you're looking for 240 volt and up to 600 amps, we have a general duty safety switch that'll meet your need. If you're looking for a little bit more robust safety switch, we offer our heavy duty option. That'll come in up to 4X, and 12 enclosures. Not to mention the numerous accessories that are available for both general and the Siemens heavy-duty safety switches. Let's take a deeper dive into some of our enclosures. First, with the Type 1. As you probably know, Type 1 enclosures are for indoor use and provide a degree of protection against contact. However, some of the features that the Siemens Type 1 enclosure has are pretty robust. The tangential knockouts allows you to have some conduit spacing. relative to the back of wall, which allows for easier installation so that you don't have to offset the conduits. We have a Siemens exclusive formed flange enclosure, and the door is more operable in the field. Not to mention the Siemens exclusive metal nameplates that come on all of our heavy-duty safety switches. The Siemens Type 3R enclosures are primarily used for outdoor use and offer similar features to the NEMA 1 enclosures. The 3R provides a higher degree of protection against wind-blown dust, rain, sleet, and external ice formation. Pay particular attention to the double overlap. That provides better protection to the elements versus the competition. Next, we'll discuss our Type 4 and 4X enclosures. These are made of stainless steel, which helps protect against corrosion. They're for indoor and outdoor use. Although these switches are not submersible, it does provide protection towards hose-driven water. Now, these enclosures are primarily used in food processing plants, where you need to perhaps hose down the switch, waste water treatment plants, where you would have chlorine or other corrosive type elements, as well as seashore applications, where you get that salt spray that may lead to some corrosion. Lastly, we'll talk about our Type 12 enclosures. These are made of galvanized steel, where the 4 and 4X were made of stainless steel. Both the 4, 4X, and 12 enclosures offer similar features and benefits. I ask that you pay particular attention to the formed front gasket flange with the continuously welded seams. This provides a superior seal, which will give you the protection that you need in the toughest of elements and environments. Now let's take a look at some of the special application switches that Siemens offers. As you can see from the list below, we offer a wide range of special application switches. The one switch that every maintenance personnel listener should pay close attention to is that first one, the viewing window 30 to 600 amp switch. With arc flash being such a sensitive topic, this switch will be able to provide you the information of whether the fuse has been blown from a distance away, which will give you the knowledge you need in order to make an informed decision without ever having to open the switch door. Pretty powerful stuff. Now that you know that you need a Siemens safety switch, how do you go about selecting the one that's right for you? Working left to right in this very simple and intuitive nomenclature, we can decipher which switch is going to meet our application. This information is also available in our hard copy and on our online catalog. So working left to right, the first letter there tells us which switch that we need, either general or heavy duty. Then we select fused or non-fused, F or NF, very simple. The number of poles, up to 3, your voltage, then your amperage, whether you need a neutral or not, and then the enclosure type. If it's Type 1 indoor, you just simply leave blank. And then if you need any special applications with it, as we mentioned in a previous slide. So pretty simple, left to right, type, fused, non-fused, poles, voltage, amperage, neutral with or without, the enclosure you need, and then those special applications if required. With the Siemens VB2 safety switch design, we really took customer feedback and what your needs are to heart, and was able to produce, in general and heavy duty, a robust and flexible safety switch. Now I can tell you all day long, and in the short time that we spent today, I think I have, why the Siemens safety switch may be better than the competition with some of its unique features and benefits. But don't let me sell you on that. Some of the great feedback we received are from customers just like you. For instance, Jake states that the VB2 design provides double break switching action and highly visible blades. The dual cover interlock is defeatable from either the front or the side. So really good feedback, and we're looking for even more of that. So if you do have some comments, questions, or concerns, We ask that you provide Siemens the feedback so that we can keep providing the quality products for your everyday use.
Okay, so let's summarize what we've learned today. Safety switches provide both a means for disconnect and or overcurrent protection. Siemens safety switches provide a double break solution, therefore deflecting the arc at 2 locations versus a single break. Siemens safety switches provides 4 types of enclosures for all types of environments. Our general duty switches are 240 volt rated and cover 30 to 600 amp. Our heavy duty enclosed switches are up to 600 volts and cover 30 to 1200 amps. And we have switches for special applications, like our switches with the viewing window, receptacle switches for mobile applications, non-metallic switches and double throw switches for manual transfer of 2 power sources. And Siemens catalog part numbers follows a logic that allows you to properly select a switch according to your application. Alright, now let's look at some resources to help you further educate yourself on the Siemens safety switch. You can visit our website, where you can learn more about the full product portfolio, look for product guides, drawings, selection and application guides. You can talk to a local Siemens authorized distributor, or you could also contact your customer support or your local Siemens sales engineer. Click on the hyperlink below, Siemens Safety Switch website and resources, for all of that information and more. Now, let's take a little knowledge check. Okay, knowledge check time. Let's go ahead and choose the best answer. Safety switches provides A, a means to disconnect power on and off, B, a means for branch circuit protection, C, service entrance rated for both overcurrent and short circuit, or D, all of the above. Siemens safety switch's double break solution means A, you have to switch on and off 2 times, B, means it provides a better level of protection by breaking the arc at 2 points, or C, means competitors have an advantage with a single break solution. Okay, final knowledge check. NEMA type blank enclosures are intended for indoor use primarily to provide protection against contact with enclosed equipment. Is it A, type 1, B, type 4X, or C, type 12? Alright, good job on that knowledge check. If you're looking for more information on the Siemens safety switch in terms of training materials, click on the link below, Siemens Safety Switch Additional Training, and that will take you to our Quick Step online course, which will give you a little bit deeper dive into the Siemens safety switch lineup and provide you with all the information that you need on the Siemens safety switch. Thanks again for listening.